Here's somebody ready to call it like he sees it.
Well, I see him as blank.
The following contest is a special referee match. Please welcome the special referee for this match, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
It is always good seeing Stone Cold calling the action.
Normally I'd worry about bias, but Austin always says DTA. Don't trust anybody.
Yeah, Steve is so chaotic, he can never choose a side. He can never choose an ally. So he's basically the perfect official.
He is the apex predator of WWE.
Once a legend killer, now a living legend.
And the participants, first from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 295 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton!
You know, I had the uncomfortable task of speaking with Randy Orton earlier on today, and he reminded me how bothered he is still by the fact that he beat Seth Rollins a few years ago at WrestleMania, the same night that Rollins became WWE Champion.
You truly want us to believe that you actually interviewed Randy Orton. This man wouldn't give you the time of day. He doesn't care about you or anybody else for that matter.
Byron gets most of his facts from the internet, so they're suspect at best. We talk a lot about who is the best, but Orton has been in the conversation for a very, very long time.
How about over 2 decades of dominance, Corey?
Undeniably on the short list for the greatest of all time. Seth freaking Rollins.
A man who has spent a decade atop WWE with the accolades to prove it.
And his opponent from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth freaking Rollins!
There's no denying Rollins certainly has a style all his own.
Definitely has a better wardrobe than Saxton.
Hey, well, actually, I think he does.
Brought his career to a new level when he became the first WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
And with that, Seth ignited fierce competition around the title. He minted it as one of the most desirable championships in all of WWE.
Bell is wrong, and our competitors are in an abnormal situation, not knowing if our guest referee will call this match down the middle.
Yeah, this is textbook O'Connor roll.
O'Connor roll! the shoulder up before 3.
Our referee got that down. That's the count cadence of a fair official.
Our guest referee showing superb reaction skills, not missing a thing.
Solid contact from the Viper. Orton to the top. From the top. Elbow drop.
Absolutely squashed their opponent there.
Seth Rollins might be one of the most unpredictable opponents you can face in WWE. Where do you even start against Rollins, Corey?
You're right, Cole. Rollins loves to keep everyone...
From way up.
Whoa, look out. Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A, right there. Oh, no, look out. Here we go. That's called changing the decor of the broadcast area.
I have a feeling there's more to come, Corey.
Back into the ring here.
One arm hooked.
Face buster. Able to reach the ropes, and he's able to last here. Boom, what impact.
Watch the quickness on this. Bang! Snap suplex.
Connects to the back of the neck.
Elbow to the heart. His body is showing the effects of this match.
Yeah, the longer this fight goes on, the more Orton's not going to make it easy on him.
Placing him in the corner. Boom! Read that one.
Bruising attack to the stomach.
German suplex. And he moves in for the cover.
Rope break, too close to the ropes. Orton with great ring awareness.
Yikes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out.
Rollins getting worked on here.
Rollins took his eyes off his opponent for just a second now, and they're taking advantage against the...
Uh-oh. This is not going to be nice. This is going to be nasty.
It's all about winning, no matter what it takes.
Fighting them off and shoving them off the top rope.
What's he doing here, Corey?
The colossal clutch. The Viper, moments away from submission. Or
slipped right underneath, and just like that, he's out of the hold.
And another.
Randy Orton showing no mercy.
And Orton's turned the match in his favor. And a stomp to the gut.
Rollins dead to rights, in desperate need of salvation. Corey! Oh! Is there any fight left in Rollins?
Oh, that right there will rock you. Placed against the turnbuckles.
He's placed into a precarious position.
Ooh, he fends that off.
Now Rollins looking for some momentum.
That's possibly the trigger for Seth to battle his way back into this. A defensive elbow to the gut ends that.
Ooh! Seth Rollins desperately needs to figure this out.
Rollins has to find a way to right the ship here.
All the way to the outside. Coming down on their opponent like a sack of bricks.
And now he's back into the ring.
Clothesline! Off with their head.
Randy Orton with an exploder suplex.
Orton looking as lethal as ever, delivering that attack.
Well, some things change, but Randy Orton stays as deadly as ever. Randy Orton, there it is.
2. Oh, shoulder up before 3.
Amazing resilience on display from Seth Rollins.
How did Rollins kick out?
Orton a bit dismayed, but we know the Viper is adept at remaining on the offensive. Ceaseless punishment from the Viper.
And Randy Orton is on a roll here.
The Apex Predator showing no concern for his opponent. Oh, and that's what you get for disrespecting your opponent.
And Corey, has the officiating tonight been what you expected?
Well, you always wonder how a special guest ref is going to call the match, but this one has been all by the book.
Orton, exploder suplex.
Oh, look at that scope slam. Front knee drop.
A precision shot, and now Rollins is bleeding.
More attacks landing above the neck.
Things have to be getting a little fuzzy here.
Nice backbreaker. Precarious position for both superstars.
Oh, gosh. Back suplex.
Spine crushing.
We all know what he's thinking here.
Oh, lights out.
Seth Rollins just getting dismantled.
And Rollins in need of salvation.
Rolled up from behind. This could be it.
The rope saving.
Well spotted by our official.
Oh, my Lord. What contact. What a punch.
The Viper's lined up his prey. We know what's next. Busting out the heavy artillery once again.
2. Randy Orton comes up big with that victory.
Here is your winner, the Viper, Randy Orton.
Vengeance belongs to the Viper. Big win for Orton over Rollins.
The Kingslayer tried to take Orton's
Targets the ref. You'll regret this. And I'm not really sure what the motive was there, but it could have huge ramifications.
neckbreaker. Placing him in the corner here.
Getting positioned on the top rope. You know what, guys? I was afraid it was going to get to this point.
Top rope.
Superplex. Orton lining up his opponent carefully. Boom! This is a way to incapacitate every inch of your opponent, slowly, methodically, and painfully.
Punishing the human body.
And a big-time knee drop.